Good afternoon, this is a Module University's team. We are going to present our case study for Fuhag's International Group. It's important to know that the Fuhag Group has been performing really good into their own territory, and also they want to expand into the Central European zone, especially in the K8 Carpathian Basin area, the region. For that matter, we have chosen Slovenia. We have to understand that cultures will mix, and for that matter, I think it's very important to know that Slovenian culture and Chinese culture share some similarities when it comes to the beauty of their places and also to the culture itself. In Chinese language, there's an idiom reading "shan qing shui qu," which translates to beautiful mountains and clear waters. Now, in the Slovenian language, there's another saying that highlights the beauty of the country. And what's important about this? It's how proud both countries are about their culture and their nature. Location feasibility analysis. Economically, I just can tell you that the country has been performing in the last years pretty good compared to the short history as a country. Good GDP per capita, amazing unemployment rate. The literacy rate is almost 100% with high skillful workforce, and the Chinese FDI is also very impressive. Just right after the signature of the MOU with Beijing, then the investment from China started rolling. China accounting for the second investor from outside the European Union. The political feasibility, China has very good relationships with Slovenia, especially after November 2017 when they signed up the BRI-MOU, which brought more investment. On the fiscal feasibility, the corporate income tax is just 19%, which is below average of the OECD, which 23.6%. Finally, for the legal feasibility, the National Assembly of the Republic of Slovenia issued a new law that replaces the temporary FDI regime that they had before pandemic actually, which just tells us how good the governance of the country, the legal frame is. Why? Because it is aligned with the European Union, and that is assurance that the law is gonna work well and you're gonna know what is happening with your investment, with your contracts, and everything related to the law. Slovenia, I believe, is the right place to put the money, the Fuhag's money, into Europe, with great potential to expansion in the short, medium and long term in Europe.
Now, looking into the hospitality investment feasibility, first of all, the key drivers across the KS region we identify as tourism growth, because the investment opportunity often follow the tourism trends. And secondly is the market saturation. The less saturated markets can offer more attractive investment opportunity. The next key driver we identify is the local partnership, where partnering with local firms that can provide valuable insight into the market dynamics. And last but not least, the sustainability. This is definitely a growing trend in the hospitality industry. Also, it aligns with the EU priorities at the moment. Let's look at the hotel performance metric as from the key driver to see how the tourism growth here. For Slovenia, the number of overnight stay account for in 2023 for 16 million. Is not as big as the other player like Austria, Croatia or Hungary. However, we can see definitely a positive momentum in their tourism industry here if we compare with 2022. And also at the same time, the capacity of the accommodation in Slovenia is account for almost 200,000 bed places in 2023. Is point to a stable tourism market. Emerging markets like Slovenia, Slovakia, Serbia and Romania offer more room for market entry, and therefore, especially for the niche markets, as we mentioned, the ecotourism, sustainable tourism. And lastly, with the key metric of sustainability, Slovenia is positioning itself as a leader in sustainable tourism. So this HEP is an emerging market, also especially looking at the niche market of sustainability, which is the trend at the moment, coupled with the support of the government for this green practice in tourism, really create the perfect opportunity to invest right now. One very important figures that I would like to mention is that Slovenia leads the growth in market size in hospitality with a projected increase of 2.7% for 2024, and this is the highest figure for the whole KS region.
Moving on to the business model selection, we selected the Shinglu Boutique Hotels. Why? Because there's a direct alignment with Slovenia Tourism Board strategies with the boutique hotel, and in this case their vision for 2023 is promoting Slovenia as a global green boutique destination for demanding guests who are seeking a diverse and active experience, peace of mind and personal benefits.
Do we know exactly the place right now?
Piran is the place.
Okay.
Piran is first of all witnessing a surge in tourist activities, which is really offering a promising market for our boutique hotel, in which case the town is attracting visitors looking for unique experiences and intrinsic local charm, which are elements that a boutique hotel can naturally provide.
So for the entry strategy, we suggest a joint venture, which legally gives us the upper hand of learning, getting the know-how, getting access to the market with a reputation, respect, and all the procedures that the law requires you to do, right?
And also take advantage of their great human resources that are already in place.
And we are also going to share resources in this case, meaning we are going to have shared investment, shared risk.
We are suggesting a 70-30 joint venture into this contract.
Hotel Artatini.
Artatini
That's
Hotel.
our suggestion.
That's our suggestion. We see that hotel has potential to be our partner because they already have a position in Piran, and not less important, they already have another hotel in Ljubljana, which is just 1 hour drive, about 1 hour drive. So when people at the coast see destination, want to visit the capital city, see the history and castles and whatnot in the city, they can just go in a one-day trip.
Yes. It's also a boutique hotel already.
Correct.
It is a boutique.
Finally, in the financial part, according to our research, we believe that the cost of one, because of course we invest first in Piran, the cost of a hotel there of about 26-30 rooms, it's 7 million euros.
7 million euros.
Yes.
From that, if we double it to the size of our hotel and probably the location, we estimate 15 million on the cost of the building.
Yes.
We gotta give also. We have to wait for the assessment from a firm, financial advisor, that tells us how much is the value of the brand.
Exactly.
So with the value of the brand, the cost of the building, and estimation of the marketing campaign for 1 year.
Also some training for the staff.
Training for staff.
Exactly.
After that, we can actually come up with a number. We estimate roughly about 35 to 40 million euros. We know that these kind of negotiations don't go on a 10-minute video. This goes for months on negotiations, but that's what we think about the financial part.
Hello everyone, my name is Luka Krušić. I'm from Slovenia and my family owns a destination management company, providing me quite a lot of insight in the hospitality sector. There has been an increase in incoming tourists to Piran and Slovenia in general every year, which means that a lot of, if not most of the accommodation was completely booked out, which then leads to creating new demand in the hospitality sector. Forwarding this to building a new hotel would be a great business opportunity. Piran is known for its great scenic beauty and cultural richness due to the Italian heritage and culture, but it also has a strategic position, which means that you can visit the whole Slovenian coast, which is only 42 kilometers, and above that you also have an opportunity to jump over the border to visit Croatia and Italy, providing you a lot of traveling flexibility while being there.